So here, season 2 owners, D-Town, Arctic, Beta, Grand National, Syracuse, Bulldogs, Coastal Carmines, Titans, just Titans, the Frozen, the Nighter Pizza.
For EA Sports, rosters are ready. Everyone's set to drop the puck on this EA SHL club matchup.
You're not on the owners list.
We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. Puck is dropped to that hockey. The Knights will play it in.
Who reversing? Anybody we know?
Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Are reversing anybody we know?
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Look out, what a hit. You got to keep your head up out there. In order to scores! Well, a little puck luck on that one as it bounces off someone in front.
Damn. I don't know how that went in. All I heard was opposed, and then I looked down and it's in.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any
who did that go off of? That went off.
And goes into your own net.
That went off 21.
New Jersey's come to play tonight. They've been very aggressive to start, and as a result, Cheryl, they got the lead.
Typically, the home team has the advantage, James. So when the away team comes into the barn, they want to make sure that they're not flat-footed, that they're urgent, they're aggressive. And to start this period, to start the game, they've been ready right from the hop, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check.
Connor Karofsky's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Rocks him on the play. Quick pass to Hammer. Takes the shot. Oh, fantastic save by Sweden. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Across the line. Solid hit of the play. The Knights have the puck now. From center they get into the attacking area. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. New Jersey's ahead 1-0. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle stops the play.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
And that goes off a body. Sends a pass over. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. And they'll dump it in. Tries to feed it over to McNeil. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Slick feed. Cuts to the paint. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Young.
possession because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity. Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
The Knights win the faceoff. What a stop as he puts out the fire! Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The Knights haven't been rewarded for all their scoring chances as they trail in the first. Vienna's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Hammer's penalty has expired, but they remain short-handed as he joins the kill. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Oh, big hit on the play, and look at this, he's on his own bench.
He's not going to load this one down for a while, James. You know that he's going to get razzed for a bit because he's in the last.
So we are tied after that power play mark.
It's perfectly executed, and the coach has the most skilled offensive players out there for that very reason. They tied the game.
What about me?
What a goal. I'm surprised he didn't snap his twig in half after that snapper there, James. I mean, the force at which he bore down with, it's incredible how much power he can get from his wrists and transfer of weight.
Hammers won the draw at center. Dumps the puck in. Vienna's got the puck along the wall. The Knights have it now. And he takes the dish. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. He's got a step. Puts it bottom of the net.
Oh, that's a big missed opportunity, James. He was in all alone. He had more time than he thought and just whipped that one wide.
McNeil's got it in the offensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Nagy. Vienna's got possession here in the neutral zone. And that pass goes off a stick. And they send it down the ice. He grabs the puck here at the point. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Past the midway mark in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Knights win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Rocks them. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Sends the pass over. Long jam in front. That's broken up. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And now he moves it quickly to Hammer. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Vienna's got the puck against the board. Oh, quick stop. And he takes the pass. Shot! Oh, save of the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Moves it to Victor. New Jersey's gained possession along the boards. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Swayman!
All the young goaltenders out there, work on your skating. That's a push that saves a goal.
Takes the puck at the point. Oh, that goes off his mask. You might say that's using his head. And that play's broken up. Vienna's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Vienna's won the draw in the neutral zone. Sends it over to McNeil. He got all of it. Here we go. Takes it across the blue line. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Sharks need to step up offensively and more confidence with the puck, James. They're really not entering with any conviction, and they're staying on the perimeter. They have a minority of shots, and they're lucky. They're real lucky that this game is still tied. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Gets it out of his own end. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Centering pass! And he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, and another save!
Goaltenders have to be able to read where the puck is going to, and he reads it perfectly as he has a strong push cross post and makes the save.
Points gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. They win the draw and go on the attack. And that's blocked. There's a breakaway. Broken up with the back check.
I think he thought he had it, James. He thought he was going to put it in, and then out of nowhere, the defender comes, shows the speed, and the relentless attack on that puck.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. New Jersey's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Knights take over on possession. Here's a chance. On the breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Points ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Here's a short pass to Ponikarovsky. New Jersey's penalty killers get their man out of the box.
Really like that power play sequence, James. The way they were moving puck and controlling the play, it came up to a hot goaltender.
New Jersey's looking to break out. Works it across to Ponikarovsky. Vienna's got a hold of the puck now. Up the neutral zone now. Handles the pass. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. The Sharks will play it from the defensive zone. Picks off the pass. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Levels him with the hit. Cuts to the front, and he elects to explore his options. And he takes the feed. Perfectly executed hip kick there. Denied by the goaltender. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Knights have been handed 2 for interference. Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
New Jersey's got possession of the puck. Vienna's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Puck move back to the neutral zone. Looking to break out here on the power play.
Hasn't been a very good one so far. Haven't even registered a shot. The tough negated entry. They're going to have to find a way to get in and get set up.
Can't connect. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. And manages to clear the zone. And that one's picked off. Victor's taking it from his own end. Vienna's penalty killers deserve a pat on the back as we are still tied.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Sharks will go to work here in the offensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. And a quick
been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's... this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Made the stop on the play. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. And that's poked away. Moves it quickly over to Victor. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. Slides it across to Hammer. Grabs control of it at the point. Can't get it to go. Vienna's got it behind the net. Looking for space inside the D zone.
I have it on stream.
Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play!
Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's
But yeah, I got that save. I got that save on stream.
He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. The Sharks played along the boards. Vienna's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and look who gets blocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
The Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Gets in front of the shot. Shoot it. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. And we've got period number 3 next.
I wasn't expecting everybody to say it.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. 3rd period action set to go. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the 3rd. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Vienna's going to have to outwork the goaltender here, James. I really like their play in the offensive zone. They've driven the paint. They found ways to get the puck to net. They just haven't solved the riddle of the goaltender. They're going to have to get some net front presence and take away the eyes if they want to put it in.
Hammer's quick stick off the draw wins possession. And he slides it quickly to Hoyt. Puck knocked loose in neutral zone. Vienna's got possession at center. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call.
Victor's looking to turn the tide of this matchup, guys, and he can do that with his zone ability. It's an important aspect of his game.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And he slides it quickly to Hoyt. And he puts that one aside with ease. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Hammer's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. That's moved up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
That's some smart hit. He might have a step here. All alone. Oh, scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that
it's
battle.
just trickled in.
That's how you do it.
New Jersey sending a quick message here early in this third period with that goal, Cheryl. We are not slowing down.
It's not slowing down, and it's entertaining when you provide offense right off the hop. We love to see it, and you know who doesn't? Their opponent.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Hammer's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. New Jersey's won it. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Quick pass to McNeil. The Knights certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a short-handed marker.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed. They are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
Vienna's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power play that really hasn't been great tonight, James. You always expect, or the fans do,
Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You've got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Big time save by Young.
The goaltenders can't make the save if they can't get in front of the puck, James, so he anticipates this so well. But it's also skating. That power push cross crease makes the save.
Takes the pass and works the cycle down low. And he takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their...
There it is on the power play.
Their power play has been really efficient tonight, James, and they're really gaining momentum off of it. And often when you're drawing this many penalties, teams start to play different against you.
Vienna's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within one, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Oh, devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Sends the pass in front, and that shot's blocked. Big time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Huge stop by Young.
Who's red?
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
From the left side, takes it at center. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And now it's turned away. Young's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Vienna's run into a hot goaltender tonight. They've had no shortage of scoring opportunities, but yet they can't convert, and they trail here in the third. From the point, they take control of it. Moves the puck up to Ponikarovsky. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Here in the back half of this period, Vienna's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Big time stop by Swayman.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Oh, what a play over on the attack.
Able to squeak through there. Now the defender is in behind, so now you've got all this open ice to work with, and you're attacking.
Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Oh, that's a huge stop by Young.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
All alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the going and makes that save.
Pokes it away in his own end. Taken by Nagy. Here he is in front. He scores! Oh, wow, that's how you do it.
Well, he's in close quarters, James. That's what he's known for. He gets that puck on his stick, his head is up, and he buries it in the back of the net. Ask anyone around the league or within his own team, and they'll tell you he's one of the most accurate and best shooters in the league, James, and this is another display right now. He doesn't have much time and space, but he has the wherewithal of what's around him. He gets it off quick, and he buries it.
Vienna's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Sends it ahead to Hammer. Oh, phenomenal. What a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Well, play continues. Can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
New Jersey's got the puck in their own end. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Feeds it over to Hammer. Broken up at center. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Nice job to escape the zone. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. In close. Close save. Somehow got a piece of it.
Goaltenders spend so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. It's a straight-up race for the puck. And we are all over with this one. New Jersey's PK unit was on fire tonight. They looked like they were on the power play more times than not.
Well, they really did. I mean, they closed so quickly on the power play unit, gave them no time or space, and made them place it in vulnerable spots where they were able to attack it and get going north. And that's just an excellent play to be able to convert and get that shorty.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well. And from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.
So, guys, I texted Simpson saying, I said, bro, if I knew it was you or not, I would have went hard. GG though, bro. Hello? So, I texted Simpson, and I said, bro, if I knew it was you and that, I would have went hard. And then I said, GG though, bro. And he replied with a short track thing of the person saying, right. You know what's funny, Zed? You know what's funny? My very first league game was with you. Yeah. That's season 1 of TNHL. It was I believe it was TNHL. Laws. Laws. Yeah. That's that fucking pad save I did there. Fucking I just did it because I saw the one timer coming. I was like, might as well see if it works, and then voila. I have it on stream. I have, yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Jeremy Swayman. Lost our center.
This is next level insane. It's literally breaking.
Uh, What team is this?
And we have quite a lot of visual mods installed. As you can see, the game looks absolutely amazing.
Oh, both squads have been waiting for this all day long, and it's finally here. The moment of truth. EASHL club action. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Knights will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. And it's a quick pass to McNeil. Here he is in close. Scores! The captain comes through.
The goalie coaches work all the time with one screen or one player in front, James, and he's got to do a good job of finding this puck. I mean, it just beats him clean.
The Knights get a hold of the draw. Victor's got it into offensive territory. The Knights carried along the wall. And that one's stopped. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Slides it across to Victor. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. Laying the body. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Period. Vienna's ahead 1-0. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Vancouver's got it in the neutral zone. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. And off the draw, they take the puck. From the right side, takes the pass. The Knights playing along the wing. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Handles the puck. And that pass is redirected. McNeil's lugging the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, skates out as he gets a piece of that one. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Knights have taken a 1-0 lead. The Yotes get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Shot! Makes the save with the trapper. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Vienna's taken possession in their own end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. On-man rush. Can't pull the trigger. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. The Yotes start with the puck in their own end. Takes the feed at center. He tries to tuck it in. Vienna's got a hold of the puck. Can't maintain possession. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Vienna's won the draw in the neutral zone. And now he moves it quickly to McNeil. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. And he takes the feed. Scores! The captain delivers! Past the midway mark of the frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Vienna's won the draw. Takes it and looks ahead. Here's a chance to get it out. Scooped up along the wall by Coffey. Angles it over to McNeil. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Looks to pass it to Coffey. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
In this game, you're always trying to buy time for your teammates, but sometimes if you hold on a little bit too long, you're going to get the interference call.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
From one point man to another. Here's a chance to get it out of the zone shorthanded. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. McNeil's got it along the wing. Sends it down low. Slides the puck down low. Takes the pass. Slides the puck over. Takes a shot. Reaches out with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. Puck clears the zone. The Knights will play it in their own end. Now a quick pass to Victor. Oh, she timed that hip check perfectly. Off a stick. Vancouver's killed the penalty.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Stopped by the goaltender. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Here in the late going of the frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Vienna's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Takes control of the puck. Quick pass to Victor. Vienna's got the puck along the wall. Vancouver's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck. On the attack along the boards. And he makes a save there. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. Nice feed from the right wing. And that puck leaves the zone.
Shoot it.
Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Let's get the official decision.
Some fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. The PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest in the intermission, and they can start the next period.
Vancouver's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight. Keith's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment.
Who did we lose?
Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Vancouver's won the opening faceoff as their power play continues. Toss it up on the play. Oh, what a hit check on the play. You know her opponents will be thinking twice going up against her now. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Takes the feed. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And there we go. Icing is the call. Keith's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Keith's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. And he jumps out of the center. And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. We got to give him props for his effort here, James. He's caught out of position, and he just finds a way to be so athletic and try and jump in front of this puck. Unfortunately, he can't catch up to it.
Plenty of time left in this frame. Vienna's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Vancouver's got possession here in the neutral zone. Grabs the puck at center. Dishes it to Victor. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Yotes look to start trying to shake loose. What a save of the play! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Vienna's got the lead here early in the second period. They have been the more active team offensively. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Levels them with the hit. From the left wing, takes the feed. Vancouver's crossed the line and on the attack. The Knights gain control of the puck. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Takes a shot. Just wide. Gains control of the puck here at the line. And somehow he hangs on. Moves it to Victor. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Thunderous hip check on the play. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Great poke check on the reach. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. The Knights are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Vancouver's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Vienna's got the puck here in the open ice. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now. He got all of that one. Takes the feed. Play is called for offside. Still lots of time left in the period. Vienna's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Keats won the draw inside the neutral zone. Takes it into the slot. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And he connects with the long bomb.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
And a good save on the play as action continues. Back to the blue line. Along the half wall with the puck. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Turn that one aside. He's got a step on a breakaway. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Fires it on net. Great save from in tight.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's stopped. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Here in the later stages of this period, it's 2-1. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Vienna's in on the offensive attack now. She steps up and blocks it. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. And a stick breaks that up. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Vienna's got a hold of it along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Sends a pass over. Takes it to the net. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. And that's turned aside. Moves it up. Gains the zone through center. Sends the pass in front. Dishes it off again here. And that chance is blocked. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Yotes are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Grabs the puck. The Yotes have it now. Vienna's got possession at center. Oh, he'll feel that one. Hard hit, sends her down to the ice and frees the puck. Victor's got it in the defensive end. Feeds the puck over to Keith. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Laying the body. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. Huge steal in his own end. Here they are on the That's a solid check on the play. Slick feed. Vienna's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Puts it on net. And he's got the answer for that one. And that's poked away by Coffey. Vienna's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. Oh, comes up with a stop. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Vienna's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Keith's won the draw there on the attack. Wrist shot from the slot. Too much congestion in front. And he takes the dish. Here's a shot. Glove save, and the puck moves on.
What a fantastic read and push to get cross-crease to make the save.
Sends the pass over. Hammers the shot. Too many bodies in the way. And he takes the pass. Here's a shot. Big time stop. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Vienna's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Handles the pass. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. The Knights have it behind the cage. Oh, when the puck clears the zone, they'll be forced to do this one over. And now it's grabbed by Cap. Drills him. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Past the midway mark in this period, Vienna's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Keith's won the draw here in the open ice. Vienna's got the puck against the half wall. The Knights scoop it up along the boards. Throws it on goal. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're hunting now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. They put the puck into the offensive end. Steps inside. Pass it to it. And he denies that great opportunity there. Takes a hit on the play. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Vienna's got another opportunity here on the man advantage. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice. They know what they're doing. It'll come.
Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one.
The Yotes really haven't done anything well tonight, James, and it's a tough one to take. You try and make adjustments, get yourself back in the game. You try to reset, but nothing works.
Let's see what the officials are calling.
This is a charging call all day long. Look at the space that he traveled to get to his check.
Well, things should open up for both sides here with a little 4-on-4 action.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Oh, big time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Vienna's looking to break out. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And the puck's out of harm's way. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Play is blown dead with the offside. Vienna's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. The Yotes' man advantage is over.
That power play wasn't very good, James. Just really slow and methodical, an easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle ice and get some shots on net.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's a 4-1 game. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Victor's picking up momentum through center. Takes the puck. Here's a soaring pass. Scores! What a finish on the play! Vienna's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Oh, great little takeaway at center. Here's an off-man rush. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Bang on passes center in the neutral zone. Makes the glove stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Vienna's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Vienna's moving it up the ice. The Knights take it along the wall. Grabs the puck in the corner. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a blazing in on the breakaway. Pass out front. Oh, off the iron. Puts the puck on net. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Vienna's effort was a dominant one. Cheryl, they controlled play in every corner of the game tonight.
They really did. It was like they were playing the game of keep away. Remember those when you were young, James?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, they held the puck, and they had the work to do with it, but they found a way to create opportunities because they worked hard away from it as well. No one could get it off their stick.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.
Hey, Norris. Not Norris. Zed. I'm just gonna grab a bite to eat real quick, okay? Oh, I'll be right back. I'm just grabbing food. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm back. Back, y'all. Beans and chili. Yes. So guys, I have a playoff game Monday against the Ducks and Medicine Company. That they're on the Ducks. Do I have a chance? What? I got a 12.7. What? Yo, what's going on there, Parker? I I'm just listen. I'm just hoping I get to start the series because well no because I want to be but because last series uh I forget his name did and a Sens fan. Goddamn.
James Cebulski for EA Sports. This should be a fun one. EA SHL club action set to go down. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Knights will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Pass stolen on the open ice. That was amazing. What a save by Swayman. And he takes the feed. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Edmonton's on the attack. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Picks up the puck in his own end. Here's a short pass to Slapshot. And we'll reset things after that icing. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Quick feed to Victor. Centering to the middle. Oh, what a chance! And he fanned on the puck. Vienna's got the puck to their own end. Receives the pass. They've got numbers. Lead pass ahead. Off the post.
A huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
The Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Vienna's in now. Handles the puck. And he scores! Are you not entertained?
Well, when you're in tight to the net, you don't have much margin of error here, and he's able to find the back of the net. It's all about accuracy, not necessarily how hard the shot is.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Knights lead it 1-0. Vienna's won it. Puck scooped up by Johns. Loses his balance on the play. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Heads to the back of the net. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Gains the zone from the right side. Takes the puck along the boards. Scores! And he's running back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Harvey's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Wu stick handling in his own zone. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Sends it over to Victor. He's got a step. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return. A missed opportunity.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Centering pass. And that goes off a stick and off target. Moves it quickly over to Harvey. The Knights gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Picks up the puck. And he takes the feed. Moves across the point. Takes a shot. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
And he slides it quickly to Young. Edmonton's moving it into the offensive end. Moves the puck behind the net. And the save. And he comes out big again. Slides the puck up to the left side. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. They've got numbers. Passes it over. Oh, that pass is out of reach. They've got an on-man rush. Here's a pass. Oh, and the rush comes to an end after that block. Makes the save. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. Here comes the call. The Dream Team have to spend the next 2 minutes undermanned. Vienna sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Moves the puck to the attacking area. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Vienna's got the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Across the line from center. Vienna's got the puck against the boards. And he gets just enough to keep it out.
Slapshot's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Takes the pass, and he denied him there. And they get the puck out. Edmonton's got the puck. Grabbed along the board by Wu. Good stand-up hit. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Hey, just because I gave you the Diddy spoon does not mean you get to shit your pants.
And this second period about set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Edmonton's coaches aren't going to like the possession numbers here, James. Sometimes it doesn't match the eye test, but tonight it does.
Slides the puck over. Spectacular stuff.
Agent, that's twice.
How did he hang on to that?
He's so difficult to beat with...
Scores! Off to tip it in!
Well, he has absolutely mastered his craft,
Let's go.
hasn't he? I mean, hands away from the body, the hand-eye coordination to redirect that puck into the back of the net. Man, is he ever good at deflecting the puck. It's all about getting the hands away from the body and getting to the area with good timing.
Vienna's on cruise control, or at least they should be, but they're still going full throttle, it looks like, out there.
And sometimes when you get a huge lead like this, you can get a little cute with the puck and start making careless mistakes. Not happening. They've been intense, they've been crisp, and they've been executing.
Takes it at center. Moves the puck. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Picks up the puck. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. Well, this is was just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be closed upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
Harvey's won the draw at center. Takes the feed. The Knights take possession in the defensive end. Breakaway! Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James.
Vienna's offense has come to play in a big way as they've dominated both the shots and goal category. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. We got a whistle offside to call. Vienna's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. And off the face-off, they take possession. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Into the corner of the attacking area. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. And he comes up with it. Vienna's on the attack. Sends it over. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Slides the puck across to Young. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Here's a chance. And that goes off someone in front. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Vienna's got a hold of it against the wall. The Knights played along the boards. Here's a pass down low. Vienna's got the puck against the wall. The Knights going to work on offense. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Quick pass to Slapshot. Takes the feed. Moves it to Harvey. Makes the save as that goes off the glove. Johns takes the puck. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Young. Here's a shot. Shuts him down. Taken along the wall by Young. Picks up the puck. Here's a shot. And that's blocked in traffic. Oh, on the wall.
That's a clean one, James. A great angle. Shoulder to shoulder and just laid it on thick.
Passes over to Victor. Centering feed. The shot. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Woos taking it from his own end. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Here's a short pass to Johns. Sends a pass over. Vienna's got the puck against the boards. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Victor's got the puck in his own zone. All alone. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so impressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Nice poke check. He grabs the puck here at the point. Pass in front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. From the blue line, they take control of it. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Let's get the call here.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
The Knights send their man advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Grabs the puck. That knocks him off the puck. Vienna's gained possession along the boards. Victor's got it in the offensive zone. And he blocks a shot. Great defensive play. Here he is. Scores!
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. I love the patience of this power play. It's all about puck movement, and when you're going to let a shot go, you want to make sure that there's traffic net front, and that's exactly what happens. The goaltender screen, and they find the back of the net.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Vienna's ready to go on the attack. Puck sent over to Harvey. Here he is, all alone. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
Bro, I'm not breakaway. I didn't know if he was gonna make it or not.
It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Edmonton's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game, and I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't
So who needs the man advantage or the extra attacker as they quickly strike?
Well, they had possession, they recognized the lane, and to be truthful, the defensive structure, well, they just collapsed and played soft. You've got to be able to attack, and then
Vienna's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Puck picked up in the open ice. Moves it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Knights look to start the transition game. With some open space at center. Quick feed to Wilson. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Vienna's got the puck along the wall. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Trying to clear. Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with the hip check. Moves it quickly over to Wilson. Feeds it up ahead. Fires it and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. Lets it fly. Slip feed. Look at this, 2-on-1. And he can't get the shot off as he ran out of real estate there. And he shuts the door on that. Vienna's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Wilson's won the draw here in their own zone. Young's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick shot! And swallows that shot up right in the team logo. Vienna's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. And he takes the dish. A chance at front! Scores! What an
takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
Vienna's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Wilson's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Vienna's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Sends the pass over. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Big play inside the defensive zone. And that skips out of the offensive end. Tosses it on to Nagy. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Chance in front! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Oh, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across the crease. He makes the save.
Picked up along the boards by Shaw. Scoops up the puck here. Slap shot's going to play it against the half wall. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Shaw. And that's intercepted. Cuts into the paint. The Knights get a hold of the puck. Moves around along the half wall. Finds some space in the corner. And he can't hang on after that hit. Long lead pass to Nagy. Vienna's got it in their own zone. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Vienna's got control of it now from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Slapshot. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Picked up along the wall by Nagy. Vienna's got it behind the net. Quick pass to Johns. And that shot dies in traffic. Unable to reach that one. Vienna's looking to break out of their own end. The Knights are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, what a shot of the one-timer!
Well, you create offense by moving the puck, and that's exactly what he does here. He knows how to manipulate his opponent to open up the lane, but it's all about the pass. It's got to be on the money if you want to do something with it.
The Knights continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Vienna's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. The Knights win the draw. Johns carries the puck in his own zone. And he keeps possession. And he takes the pass. And it's a quick pass to Slapshot. He scores! And he completes the hat trick!
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night. Happy James, and man, do the fans appreciate him. When you see a guy dangling around his opponent, weaving in and out, sometimes you think it's showboating, James, but all it is manipulating his opponent to get the lane that he wants. You know that he's going to deliver a pass. You just got to be ready for it.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Takes a shot. That sails over the net. Scooped up along the wall by Wilson. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Vienna's got the puck along the wall. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Moves it to Wilson. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Here's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Cheryl, simply put, they came to play tonight. It was impressive out there.
So impressive, and they really came to play, James. Most impressive to me was that they played in all three zones. They had the offense, they were hard in their own zone, and they got great goaltending.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports.
I like how everybody's singing, meanwhile I'm on the verge of falling asleep. Bro, I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. Yes, I did know you're pregnant. And I'm the father. And Zed's the mother. And Zed is the mother. That makes you the stepsister. Wait, who's talking? Is that Steaks? Here, come over here. I'll make you pregnant. can't wait. We can't wait. So, y'all, I think we beat everybody tonight. Apparently so because I'm only seeing people in oh no, Led's in a 406, 4 out of 6, 4 out of 2 out of 6, 4 out of 6. Cash is in here, right? No, Cash. Yeah. We beat we beat him earlier.
People their engines. Shall provide a little bit of thrust.
Speaking of the fuckers, we got them.
And that's sitting on the top.
Banners are set. Players are ready. Here we go. A little EASHL action, club style here on EA Sports. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Put the chatter aside. The puck is dropped. Here we go. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Cutting to the front of the net. Vienna's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Here's a chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Running the interference plays is part of the game, but you can't impede the forward progress of your opponent. That's a 2 minutes interference call.
Victor's on this power play unit, and it's an opportunity for him to showcase his zone ability and help the team put one on the board here, guys.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. And here's the pass to Harvey. Intercepts the pass at center. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Slap shots, exploring options with the puck. Lets the wrister fly. And that's off target as it hits the body. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Edmonton's got possession at center. Vienna's got a hold of it along the wall. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Harvey's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Power play has expired.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK...
He's got a step! Oh, I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
What a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Vienna's got it from behind the net. Passes it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And the puck leaves the zone. The Knights will play it in their own end. Edmonton's got the puck. Quick feed to McDavid. Vienna's got the puck. The Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And the officials will pass the sentence here. Harvey's getting called for tripping. Vienna's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Handles the pass. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And now he moves it quickly to McDavid. Vienna's got the puck in their own end. Moves it over to Slapshot. And he takes the feed. Cutting to the slot. Takes a shot. And the puck skips off the glass. And they score. On the power play, they make it happen.
Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss. Edmonton's won the faceoff at center.
Vienna's got the puck along the wall. Rips it on net, and they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Here's a short pass to Victor. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Grabbed along the boards by McDavid. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
McDavid trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Through pass ahead. Here's a centering pass, and that's intercepted. Down the right lane and into the offensive zone. And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here, as it is one-sided, and it's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
Harvey's won a big draw in their own end. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to McDavid. Here's a chance. Tremendous stop by Swayman. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off?
I saved it right on the goal line.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Moves it quickly over to Johns. What a buster. He hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Monster save by Swayman. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
He needs to find a way to manage his emotions here because they're creeping into his game. That's the second penalty he's taken this period. Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Here's a feed in front, and that goes off a stick and off target. And moves the puck into a high-pressure situation. And the puck clears the zone. Vienna's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. Quick snap! Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, he's showing...
Scores! It's in the back of the net, and I think he knocked it in there, Cheryl.
Oh, that is such a deflating goal and a real tough one for him to take. I think he lost sight of it, didn't know where it was, and as he turned around, he knocked it himself. Oh, that's a tough one to take.
Vienna's doubled up on their lead here in the late stages of the first, and that's got to be a real backbreaker at the other end of the ice here.
Especially to make it a 2-goal deficit at the end of the first period, James. I mean, this carries all the momentum with you into the intermission. Just got to find a way to continue that pace, continue that energy to start the second.
Here's the shot. Up to the wall. Oh, my goodness, it's stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Look at this attack here in the own zone. And they've got it in their own end now. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Launches the puck into the offensive zone corner. Tremendous hip check on the play. The Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Johns. Now a quick pass to Victor. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. second period set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Edmonton's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't had any possession time.
Vienna's got the lead here early in the second period. They have been the more active team offensively. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Vienna's looking to break out. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, absolutely hammers him. Cheevers makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play.
Slapshot's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Vienna's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Edmonton's going to start with the puck in their own end. Carries it in.
This is his wheelhouse. I mean, this is exactly where he wants the puck. You leave him open for a moment, and his teammates are going to find him. That's what happens here, and he executes like he always does. And he is so gifted at the one-timer. It's all about his weight transfer and his timing, and he just nails and rocks this one home.
Edmonton suddenly made this a lot more intriguing here in this second period.
I know it's cliche, James, but the game is 60 minutes. It's only the second, and they've got themselves within one. A lot of runway to go.
Puck grab by Johns. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play. Hammers it on net. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Receives the pass. And they send it right back. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Vienna's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And he slides it quickly to Harvey. Huge steal in his own end. Vienna's crossed the line and on the attack. He says, let's get physical on that play. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go coast to coast, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Chelios works the puck in his own zone. And he'll retreat inside his own end. Slides it over to Harvey. Excellent stick work on the play. Vienna's got a hold of the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by McDavid. Moves the puck along the half wall. Slides it back to the blue line. He's got a little jump. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
And he lowers the boom there. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Knights are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Edmonton's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Slides it diagonally to Victor. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Moves it to Johns. Here's a chance in front. Scores! Wow! Poppin' pounder.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. As a defender, there's certain areas of the ice that you just cannot give up, James. You cannot give the middle of the ice, and that's exactly what happens here, and as a result, a goal is scored.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway.
Here's the change.
Edmonton's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Chelios takes it into the offensive end. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Swayman. Vienna's won the face-off deep in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Takes control of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And his teammate comes up with it. Plays the puck up ahead. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Knights now lead by 2. Harvey's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Puck is dropped and play resumes. And he takes the feed. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Takes the pass. Poked away in the defensive end. Centering feed! And that's stopped! And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Harvey's won the draw and they're on the attack. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Here's a short pass to Slapshot. Vienna's going to play it from the corner. On the tip. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Edmonton's got it in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Chelios. And now he passes up to McDavid. Well, I guess they weren't saved by the ball there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. Now, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there, and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
Edmonton's got one back. Now, can they build on this from here?
They need to build on it. This is an emotional goal as the second period is coming to an end, and they have to find a way to continue this momentum and build on top of it as they hit the third.
The Dream Team have the puck in the neutral zone. Gets in front of it. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Edmonton's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they have been snake-bitten as they trail late in this second period. Vienna's won the draw. Two periods down, one more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Edmonton's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game, and I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be, and it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one.
Vienna's got the puck against the wall. Takes the feed. Quick feed to Harvey. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. And now it's over to Victor. Chelios has it in the defensive end. And that one's picked off. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Johns. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Vienna's got possession here in the offensive zone. Lights them up into the boards. Takes the puck behind the net. Lets it go. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. Vienna's got the puck along the wall. Uses the force on that hit. Takes the puck at the point. Inside the offensive zone. Takes the pass from along the boards. Quick feed down low. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Johns. Good solid check, and he loses control of it. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
How many times have we seen this save before from him, James? I mean, he loves the butterfly position. He's real mobile in his crease, and he makes the save.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Handles the puck. Takes the puck. Quick pass to Victor. There he is on the redirect. Takes a shot. Comes up with a glove save. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Let's see what the officials say.
We got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. They got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
The Knights send their man advantage unit out once more.
When a power play is operating like this, been so successful, yeah, you can pad your stats. Never knew this one because I was never on it.
McDavid's got the puck in his own zone. Edmonton's penalty killers get a hold of it. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Now over to Slapshot. Vienna's got the puck against the boards. The Knights gain possession. He tips it.
A true competitor is saved. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. Well, he gets a great chance to score here, James, and the goaltender makes an even better save. Anytime you're trying to redirect a puck, you're trying to catch the goaltender going one way, and you put it the other.
The midway mark in this period. It's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck now. Takes the feed. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Poked away by McDavid. Point blank range denied by the glove by Cheevers.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
The officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Edmonton's won the defensive zone draw. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Edmonton's got a great opportunity here on the power play.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Good clearing attempt to breathe. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Chelios. Strong defensive effort. Moves it to McDavid. Slides the puck over. Blocked in traffic. Trying to get it out. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here.
Blue.
And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. Vienna's got it in their own zone.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They've got to find a way to play even strength.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
The power play has been effective tonight, James, and it just has to continue where it left off.
Oh, look at this! Breakaway! He scores! And that's the hat trick, and look out the roses!
Well, he's shooting with pinpoint accuracy. Love to see his percentage after the game, James. And he's being rewarded for the efforts the crowd is putting in as well. They just love watching him tonight. James, this just shows the critical nature of specialty teams within the game and how they can switch the momentum. I mean, you're on the power play with an opportunity to get up by 2, and you give up a shorty. That's tough. The coach ain't going to like it at all.
Taken by Johns. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. And some textbook body contact there. And the long-range shot goes off target. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Couldn't catch up to that pass.
Johns is really laboring through something out there, James, but he's going to persevere and try and finish the shift.
Slap shots playing it along the line. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. The Knights' man advantage comes to an end and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
Well, that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one. Johns was banged up during the shift, James. I'm not sure where it happened, but for the most part, he's been laboring, trying to get back to the bench or find the appropriate time to do it almost the entire shift.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Shot tipped, and the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one. Passes on over to McDavid. Here's a chance, and he gets in front of that.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck picked up by Johns. Breakaway, and that one doesn't go. What a save!
Well, the goalie makes a huge save at a critical point in the game, but for the shooter, you have to find a way to convert as you run down the stretch.
The setters will glide into the dot. Vienna's taken possession in their own end.
Johns is going to need some earmuffs to block out the noise, James. I mean, when you injure the home crowd's player, you know that you're going to face a lot of chance and boos. They're really frustrated in this one.
Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little bonus hockey. Overtime is coming up in moments. Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. Oh, everybody's up for this one now. We are underway for overtime. Vienna's got the puck. The Knights take it along the wall. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Here's a short pass to Harvey. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And the play continues. Quick feed to McDavid. Edmonton's at the line. With the stop. Shot. Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You could just see that inside leg just bear down, the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
Moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Victor. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Reaches out and uses the stick. Vienna's got the puck in the defensive end. Sends a pass over. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quick pass to Chelios. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck over to McDavid. Look at this. They've got some bodies here in the attack. Stars! Your overtime winner! And it. And a look at the overtime hero. What a night.
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.